It's another Sezane day, and today we're going to look at skirts and shorts and match them to patterns and fabrics from my stash. So if you want some Sezane inspiration in your life, let's go. Hi there, I'm Christine's Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing space. Today is another Sezane day and we're going to look at skirts and shorts together, match them with patterns that I've found and fabrics that are already in my stash. So, skirts, not something I wear a lot, but I'm trying to get back into them. I think because I'm short, I feel like they break me up too much, so I'm trying to do them as cord sets, and then it's a skirt and a top, but it looks like a dress, and that's how I'm getting round it because I love a good skirt. So let's have a look what skirts and shorts, and there's a SKORTS pattern I've found for us to drool over. Sezane skirt or skort. Number one is the Laura skirt. Now it is actually a skirt, even though when I looked at it I thought, oh, SKORTS. It is a skirt. It's a short asymmetric cotton skirt with a decorative button on the front and a side zip. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? So why on earth is something so simple and eye-watering £100 to purchase? I really don't know, because it's not going to take much fabric. It's quite a reasonably easy pattern, so confident beginner could absolutely do this. And I've chosen a SKORTS pattern because that's what it looked like to me, and I already have one pair of SKORTS and absolutely love them, particularly when I go on my hauls. So what pattern have I found for us to use? Well, it's a pattern company I've not used before. It's Juliana MARTEJEVS and it is the NIKA SKORTS. So the NIKA SKORTS come with side and back pockets, slanted wrap over skirt panel, and you only need 1.1 meters of fabric. So this is a fantastic scrap buster. It comes in sizes extra small to triple XL, so really good on the size inclusivity scale. And I've got some fabric in my stash that I think is going to be perfect for a pair of SKORTS. Yes, it's my bright green linen. I should have bought about 10 meters of this stuff because I keep stroking it and changing my mind what I'm making with it. But I think this, if there's a little bit left over as a pair of SKORTS, will look fabulous. And just to go one step further, I had the brilliant idea. Yes, it's the pink linen again, pink and green. So my idea is to do the short part of the SKORTS in the green and then the wrap skirt in the bright pink linen, and then have a two-tone top to go with them. Oh, really, really, really want to make that one. So yes, Sezane's was a skirt. I've used Poetic License and mine's going to be a pair of SKORTS. Sezane garment number 2 is actually a pair of shorts. So it is the Roman shorts, and these again are an eye-watering £100. Don't think I've ever paid £100 for a pair of shorts, even when I bought them in the shops, but these are particularly nice. They're a more tailored short, so quite dressy if you're daring enough to wear them in an evening. Not me, but I think I'll look really put together when I'm on my cruise and we're going on sightseeing tours. Get me. So they are a high waist flare leg short. They've got stitched front pleats, side front pockets and a back welt pocket, and the belt is reversible. Now these ones also have a front fly detail, which might put some of us off. Front flies zips aren't as hard as you think, and once you've done them 3 or 4 times, it's like a light bulb moment and you don't need instructions anymore. Honest. So what pattern have I found to try and replicate the Roman shorts? Well, I've gone to one of my favourite pattern companies, Maison Fauve, and I've picked their Grand Bane shorts pattern. Oh, these are beautiful shorts. They've got stitched front pleat details, slanted front pockets, back faux pocket flaps on them, a side invisible zip, which is going to be a little bit easier to do than the front fly zip in the Sezane ones, and there's belt loops on it, so you can add a belt as well, which I think is important with these shorts. That belt really set them off on the Sezane ones. Now this pattern, the waistband isn't as deep, but that's an easy one to replicate. Just make it a bit wider, and there isn't a pattern for a belt, but I'm sure that's something we could all tackle. It's just a strip of fabric after all, isn't it? Or 2. So what fabric have I taken out of my stash to make the Grand Bane shorts in? Well, because they're tailored shorts, I've chosen this herringbone weave bamboo jersey. I got this when I was up in the Lake District from Cumbrian Crafting. Love this beautiful soft green colour, and think with a nice cream top, oh, that will look fabulous. It has got a little bit of a slub weave in it. Let's see if you can see it. Nice and floaty, going to be really comfortable. Let's scrunch it up and do the scrunch test. Pretty crease resistant, I think, so that's going to be perfect for a pair of shorts for swooshing around the Greek islands in May. Let's move on to skirts. The first skirt is the Claren skirt, or Claren, not sure how you say it. Anyway, it's a flared denim skirt that's fitted at the waist. It's got side pockets and snap front closures. Quite a simple skirt pattern, isn't it? So why on earth are they charging £125 for it? No idea. Just because it's Sezane. So what pattern have I found to try and replicate this? I've gone to Sew Liberated. There are a lot out there, to be honest. I could have picked at least 10 skirts because it's not that difficult to find. But I've gone for the Sew Liberated estuary skirt. Now I've chosen this one because it's a beginner friendly A-line skirt. It's a gathered skirt. It's got front placket button detail, patched or inseam pockets. Winner, the Sezane one hasn't got pockets, and I can't stand a skirt without pockets. And the Brucey bonus is it's got an elasticated back to it. So if you don't want to do buttonholes, you can do this skirt with a faux placket and just sew the buttons on, because you'll get it on and off because it's got an elasticated back and nobody needs to know. So what fabric do I want to replicate the Claren skirt in? I've gone for another linen. Now this colour I absolutely love, but next to my face doesn't do anything for me. So I always knew it was going to be a pair of trousers or a skirt. So I want to make the estuary skirt in it. It's a viscose linen fabric, so it's got a bit of weight but drapey. Because it's viscose, let's do the scrunch test. Scrunchy, scrunchy. And there you go, 1 or 2 tiny creases in it. And that's what you get when you get a linen mix rather than a pure linen. It doesn't crease as badly. So I'm going to make the estuary skirt in this burnt orange they said it was. It's more like a peachy colour to me when it's arrived, but I'm still happy with it. So it's going to be the estuary skirt, and with a cream top, that is going to look beautiful. So I'm also going to pair it up with some press studs instead of buttons, and I'm going to use some rose gold press studs on that. I think it will look amazing. Skirt option number 5 from Sezane is the Sia skirt. I'm not very good at pronouncing these, am I? Anyway, there it is. Now this one is a long linen skirt with a braided waist trim, side slit, side zip and a gathered waist. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? So why on earth are they charging £165? I haven't got a clue. It's because it's linen, I get that, which is not cheap, and it's got that detail around the waist. So what pattern have I found that will replicate this one? Well, I've gone for shock horror, a big 4 pattern, I know, but I found Simplicity S9472, which has got the options of stitch down pleated waist or a gathered waist, and I think for me the stitch down pleats would be more slimming, so that's probably the option I would go for, even though it's a little bit different than Sezane. That's alright, I'm just putting a Christine twist on it. It's got a side slit and side seam pockets and a side zip, so very, very similar to the Sezane at a fraction of the price. So what fabric do I want to make this yummy skirt in? I've gone for my linen jacquard fabric. You can see it has a jacquard weaving with a floral pattern on it. Now I got this from Lamarzi, but I do know that Pound Fabrics had it in slightly cheaper. So check out both of those sites if you want some of this fabric. It is absolutely beautiful, really floaty. It's a viscose linen again, and it doesn't crease. So I want to make the Simplicity skirt in this. Quite minimalist, I know. I want to do the sew down pleats on the box pleats on the front or all round to make it a little bit more slimming, and the side slit and inseam pockets. So a really simple, beautifully chic linen skirt for the warmer weather. Skirt number 5 is the Tabati skirt. This skirt is £115 on Sezane. So let's find out why they're charging £115. It's a printed flowing midi skirt, fitted waist, A-line shape, side slit and centre back zip. That's it. So it must be the fabric, obviously, that's bumping up the price on this, and the name Sezane as well. So what pattern have I chosen that I think will look really good in this style of skirt? So I've gone for a Brucey bonus one on this one, and it's a cord set. Yes. Now when this came out, it was not on my radar at all for 2 reasons. It flashed your midriff, and the top flashed your midriff, which isn't a good look at 60, and it was a long skirt, and it was a skirt, and I don't wear skirts, so I didn't even look at it. But I actually really like this pattern, and it's the Friday Pattern Company Saturday skirt set. So the skirt, first of all, let's have a look at the details for that. It's an A-line flowy skirt, perfect. It's got back elastic in it, so there's no zips, and easy to add a side slit to. There's no side slit, but you just put a slit in the seam at the side. How hard can it be? So that's the skirt, so there's no zips, beginner friendly, absolutely. The top has a long sleeves with an elasticated cuff on them, a V-neck and collar with a front tie at the waist. Now, it does show your midriff, but I'm sure if you lengthen it a bit, or if you're a midget like me, you don't need to lengthen it. It's not going to show my midriff. It'll come down. But if you're taller, just lengthen it. Still have the tie detail, and job's a good one. So I'm really interested to make this one. What fabric have I chosen? Really different for me. I've gone for a Ditsy floral print. Got this in my recent fabric haul from Wasted Fabrics, so if you've not seen my fabric haul from the other week, I had 21 fabrics to show you, so go back and have a look at that one for some serious summer sewing inspiration. But I'm going to use this. Really pretty. And I'm going to make that flowing skirt and the matching shirt top with the tie waist. It'll look like a dress, but it's a co-ord set. So there we go. That was a whistle-stop tour, wasn't it, round Sezane skirts and shorts. I chose 5. There are a few more, but their site isn't heavy on the skirts and shorts front, I've got to be honest. But I hope you like the ones that I've chosen for you. Let me know if you know any patterns that will work for those that I've not mentioned. I know that on the skirt front there are lots of patterns out there. I've tried to include some beginner friendly patterns, so I hope that's helped people who are starting on their sewing journey, and you can see how you can get yourself some really stunning garments. If a garment is simple in construction, concentrate on some beautiful fabric and it will be a stunner. So I will see you all next Monday, and we'll talk about my latest makes and plans. So have an amazing sewing day, and I will see you all soon. Bye.